Alright guys, so today I have a story time for you guys. It was about a time that I met a guy. I can't believe I'm saying this story time because things will be exposed. But here goes nothing. So I was with my boyfriend at the time. I was with him for 4 years. We were high school sweethearts. Me and this kid never ever argued. I think we had one big argument once in 4 years that we were together. I feel like I need to eat a snack or something while I tell you guys this story because I'm just too bare right now. 1 second. So I was with my high school sweetheart for 4 years, blah blah blah. And I remember I used to chill. Well, they're still my friends to this day, but I used to chill with my twin friends. I'm not gonna mention any names in this video. And one day we go to a party, and I tell my friend, "Hey, I'm gonna make up a name." Well, no, because then I'll forget the name I made up. "Hey, so and so, isn't that your friend?" Like I'm telling my friend, "Isn't that your friend?" And it was some kid that was light skinned with green eyes. Well, not green eyes, but like hazelish, greenish eyes, whatever. And she's like, "No, that's not him, because if it was him, he would have been said hi to me." And I was like, "Bro, that's him." I was like, "I dare you to go up to him and ask him his name. And if he says the name, then it's him. And you're just drunk and don't remember." And she was like, "How much you want to bet?" I was like, let's bet. So we bet like $5 or something stupid like that. So she goes up to him. And she's like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Blank." And then she's like, "What the hell?" She comes back to me. And she looks confused and she's like, "Yo, that's it. I guess that is him, but I don't know why he wouldn't say hi to me." And I'm like, "Wasn't that your friend? Like, why wouldn't you guys say hi to each other?" She's like, "It's just weird because, like, it does look just like him, but I don't know." The point is, she lost the bet. I won and it was him. So then, the next day happens and she sobers up. And she tells me, "Bro, that was not him. If it was him, he would have said hi to me. I'm trying to tell you, we're that cool." And I'm like, "Alright." So then I knew the kid's name, so I happened to type the name on Facebook, and I was just like, "So and so." And then I'm like, "What the hell? I have him as a friend?" He's not my friend, he's the twins' friend. But I so just happened to have him as a friend. So then I hit him up on like AOL, like on AIM. If you guys remember AIM, comment down below. I'm not gonna tell you what my screen name used to be because it was super embarrassing. But anyway, I hit him up. And I'm like, "Yo, you don't know me and I don't know you, but like, was you at some party on Saturday? Did you have this, and this on?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "Was you at this party though?" Like, no, at first I asked him, "What did you have on?" And he told me, he described exactly what the other kid had on, which was freaking bizarre. Then I'm like, "What party was you at?" And he was at a completely different party, so it wasn't him. I'm like, damn. She told me, so I'm like, "Yo, you got a twin because you was at this party." And I betted with the twins, or with the twin, that he was there. And he's like, "Oh yeah, nah, that's my girl." Now I would have said hi to her. Nah, that wasn't me. But that's crazy that you thought that it was me. Like, I looked at like that kid that much. And then from there, guys, it was just never ending. He started hitting me up every single day. We were talking every single day. I think we was talking every single day for like a month, but we were never like, yeah, he was flirting with me, but like I knew I had a boyfriend, so like I'm not gonna say I didn't flirt back, but I wasn't doing anything inappropriate because I'm not a cheater. I'm not about that life. So then there came a point where I saw him in real life. I think I got drunk. I'm trying to think of the first time I seen him. Oh yeah, I was drinking, but I wasn't drunk. We had, me and my cousin and one of the twins picked them up at his house, and we went to like an after party, and we were like partying and we had fun. Then we dropped him off, and I just knew, like, oh my god, like, I am really starting to like this guy, and I have a boyfriend, and this is horrible. And let's not get it twisted. When I had my boyfriend was the love of my freaking life. Like, nobody was better to me than him. I would look at millions and tons of guys, and to me, he was it. There's so much details to this story, and I don't want to like expose people too much and say too much, so I'm trying to do as brief as I possibly can, because this story could be a freaking movie. So then after we chilled the first time, like, he wanted to chill with me again and again and again and again. So we chilled the first time. Then the second time, he picked me up from the club and I was drunk with my friend, and he dropped us off at my house. But it was literally, he picked me up and dropped me off like nothing happened. Mind you, I'm still a virgin at this time, guys. So he picks me up, nothing happens. And so then we party with a group of other boys. I used to have a lot of guy friends back in the day, but we start partying with them, and they wanted to and then this person and his boys wanted to chill with us too. So we dumped the guys to chill with them, and it was just getting to a point that I was just like, bro, I really need to stop chilling with this kid, because like I'm catching major feelings, and I don't know what the hell's going on with me. There came a point which I don't want to say saddens me, but makes me feel bad, that like I prayed to God that something would happen between me and my boyfriend, so that we broke up, so that I can be with this person. And it's just so crazy to me that that happened. Like, me and my boyfriend at the time, we weren't seeing each other as much. I was drinking and partying OD. That was bothering him. And then one day he picks me up and tells me, yo, I have something to tell you. At the time, I was super against marijuana. Like, to me, that was like the devil. Like, that was like cocaine. That was like horrible. So I told him, like, I can't be with you if that's what you're going to be about. So I remember catching him, or him admitting to me that he smoked once. The big major fight that we had that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. And I told him, if you ever do that again, like, I'm breaking up with you. And I'm the type of person, like, once I break up with you, bro, like, I'm done. I'm not playing no games. So he picks me up and he tells me, oh, and by the way, I've been smoking. I'll never forget this. I've been smoking since I got with you. Like, the whole 4 years that we were together, he's been smoking. And so some people may see it like, oh wow, he was smoking, no big deal. But if at the time that was what I was passionate about, and it was a big deal to me, like, I just, besides the fact that he smoked, I just saw it as like, damn, like, that was a slap in the face, and that was like the most biggest, you are or were the biggest liar of life. Like, how can you lie to me about something like that, knowing that that would break us up regardless? So I feel like low-key, like, he wanted to break up too, because like the way he said it was like so like disregarding, like, so he was filled up with so much anger. And I know, and I'm gonna take responsibility, because I know it's because I was partying and acting like a fool, and that wasn't me. Like, I never did that, but like I had this moment in life where I just wanted to, like, you know, live my freaking life. And so he drove around and drove around and drove around, and I had glasses on, and I just kept crying, and I was just so mad. And I was like, yo, just drop me off at my house. And he drops me off, and then it gets quiet, and he's like, so what does this mean? I'm like, what did I tell you a few months ago? Like, that would happen if you did that again. He's like, we would break up. I'm like, exactly. So I remember like getting out the car, slamming the door, and that was it. Now keep in mind, guys, this was someone that I was with like for 4 years, straight out of high school. Every single day was my best friend, was my everything, was life. So I went from being with this guy to like never really basically seeing him again. Then I went to work, and that night I remember putting, if you guys remember away messages, please comment down below. I remember that we used to put away messages, and I put some away message, I don't remember, and this the kid that I now liked hit me up. He's like, let me guess, you guys broke up? And I'm like, how the hell did this kid know? And so that he was so happy that we broke up, bro. He put it on his away message, like, yes, finally, I can finally blah blah blah, and finally be with the person that I like, or I don't know, something cheesy like that. But of course I was corny too. I was like, oh, soup and stuff like that. So then I hung out with him that night with a group of friends too. I don't know if we kissed that night for the first time. I really don't remember. If we did, yeah, we probably did. But I hadn't done that. Like, I literally hadn't kissed him until I was completely single. So then, guys, this was like a teenage freaking movie. Imagine like hanging out with someone every single day with a group of friends. So like, he introduced us to his group of friends, and then I introduced him to my group of friends, and we kind of just became like a big crew. And we would party every single weekend. We would party. On the weekdays, we'd hang out, play video games, eat, all of us together. And then the twins, like, mom, it was her mom and her aunt, and we used to always sneak in the house, had the guys sleep, like, sneak in. We would all have like these sleepovers. They would kick us out. We would come back. Like, we would find like money for bottles and just drink every single day, and just, we had like the best time. I was with this person, no lie, Monday through Saturday. The only time that I wasn't with him was Sundays. And Sundays he wanted, you know, to gather. I mean, he would tell us that he wanted, you know, to spend time with his mom, and everybody kind of just calmed down for Sundays to start all over again Monday through, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had no responsibilities whatsoever. A lot of things would happen between me and him, like fighting wise. Like he'd get jealous, I'd get jealous. We'd like bitch at each other at parties. If he would dance with another girl, then I would grab another guy. And it was just like, it was almost like a soap opera. Like, but I had the best time. And then he had told me that he was leaving for boot camp for the Marines. And I knew that day was coming. And that was like legit making me so sad. Okay, so then imagine us chilling basically we chilled probably, I want to say we met in February, April, May, June. So he left in May. So we were together every day for like 2 months. 2 or 3 months around there. Chilling, partying it up, whatever. The day before he leaves to boot camp, there was this party. It was called the friendship parties. And it was just like kind of like a college party. And we used to go over there and party with like our friends there and whatever. This was his last day. I don't want to say his name, but this was his last day to party with us. And lo and behold, I haven't seen my ex. At this time, he's my ex now. This whole summer, basically. I think I've seen him once or twice, I don't know, but we hadn't been in the same spot for like longer than the next amount of time. And he was at this party with his boys, and then the one that I'm talking to now is at the party also with his boys. So the one that I'm talking to now comes up to me and tells me like, yo, so and so is here, and I swear to you, I'm gonna punch him in his face. And I'm like, yo, I don't want this. This is so ratchet. I never wanted guys to fight over me. My ex's cousin comes up to me and grabs me by the arm. I'll never forget. And then the kid that I'm talking to's best friend comes up to me like, oh, don't touch her like that. And then like, I remember my ex coming up and like punching the kid that I'm talking to and the kid that I'm talking to's friend in the face, the one that was trying to defend me from the cousin holding me. He's like, yo, like don't hit her like that. So then he punches him. And then the friend, this kid's friend that I'm talking to now, I'm sorry if I'm confusing you guys, punches my ex. So it was like a big old brawl, but they're trying to hold the kid that I'm talking to back, like in the wall. And I remember it was like about, I'm not even gonna exaggerate, I want to say like 5, 6, 7 men holding him back. And he cracked the wall. Like it was like he turned into the Hulk. Like he was trying to get to my ex so bad. So yeah, I started noticing that the boys, my friends, my brothers, started like kind of jumping and hitting my ex. And I was like not about to stand for that. Like hell no. Like 4 years that I loved this kid wasn't gonna like just fly away, and I was gonna like encourage that shit. So I stopped them. I was like trying to stop them, and instead of going after the kid that I was talking to, I went after my ex. Like, no, like don't touch him, blah blah blah. So I'm going down the stairs and I'm trying to help him, and he goes, this is your fault. And he pushes me, and I was just like, oh hell no. Like that's it. Like that's a wrap. Like I understand that you just went through what you went through kind of because of me, but not really because of me, because that was your own choice to do something dumb like that, like to try to grab me and do some dumb shit. So that was it for us. Like I still loved him. Like it's not like I didn't, you know what I mean? But like I was kind of infatuated. I don't know, I was going through something. Like I was young, you know. The next day I was so heartbroken. The kid I'm talking to leaves to the military. I'm sorry. So he leaves. The last thing he tells me is like, promise me that you're always gonna write to me, that you're always gonna keep in touch with me. He like assured me basically like that I was the one, that he couldn't wait till he got back. All this nonsense. When I tell you, I wrote to this kid. I want to say I wrote to him like 3 or 4 times, I remember. And I would check my mailbox every single day to see if I heard anything from him. And I didn't. So then there was a time that I had my friend call his mom to ask him for the address to see like if I got the address wrong, like what the heck was the problem. And I didn't. So I want to say like a month and a half passed by. I get this friend request on Facebook by a girl, and I accepted it. I mean, I usually accept everyone on my social media, which is why my social media is not private anymore. It's like I don't care who lurks or who looks or whatever. So then I accept her. And what do you guys think I see? Hey guys, so sorry for this brief interruption. I just wanted to take the time to thank you so much for getting this far into my video, and to remind you guys to hit the little subscribe button right there in the corner of the video. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the rest of the video. So-and-so is in a relationship with so-and-so. And not only that, but she posts all the letter he's writing to her. So guys, this kid had a girlfriend the whole entire time since I met him, all the way through like the point that we are in the story now. Like he had a girlfriend this whole entire time. I was so pissed. So I found out that very same night he had a girlfriend. I found out he had a girlfriend. I went out to eat with other girls kind of just to keep my mind off it. I was devastated. I was embarrassed because all his friends loved me and all his friends were rooting for me and all his friends were chilling with me and they kept bringing him up. Like, I can't wait till he gets back. You guys are going to be together, boys and girls. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like one of those things. And so I was like, I felt like I was publicly humiliated. So I'm going out to eat. And, you know, you all sitting in the table. But for some reason, I sit at the end of the table. So I'm the only one on this side while everyone's like this. So I go out to eat, and one of my friends tells me, I have something to tell you. And I'm thinking, like, what's she gonna tell me? That this kid has a girlfriend? Like, I already know. Like, you don't gotta remind me. Like, I know already, you know? So I was like, I already know what you're gonna tell me. Like, so-and-so got a girlfriend. I just found out. And they were like, he does? What the hell? Since when? And I'm just like, wait, so that's not what you gotta tell me? They were like, it's a little worse. And I'm like, worse? What the heck can be worse than what I just found out right now? They tell me, oh, your ex is having a baby. Yo, guys, when I tell you I lost my shit, like, not at the moment, but I was so in shock. You imagine, like, finding out, boom, the kid you like has a girlfriend and had a girlfriend this whole time. And then, boom, the kid that you was with for 4 years, in 1 month after you guys broke up, got another girl pregnant. Like, you guys don't understand what I went through. That's that very moment. Like, my whole world fell apart. And I mean, I couldn't be a hypocrite. I wasn't with my ex, so he could have done whatever the hell he wanted. Like, I'm not saying he was in the wrong or that the person that he was with was wrong, because she owed me no loyalty. Like, nobody was wrong in the situation. It was more like of a selfish feeling of mine, because it's like I had nowhere to run. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt stuck. The moment that I found out that this kid had a girlfriend, I'm like, well, I'm gonna see. Like, in my head, I did think about, like, maybe I should just go back to my ex and just try to work it out. But before I can even think that thought thoroughly, he was already having another girl pregnant. And I was not about to ruin nobody's family. I was not gonna be the one to just be in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? So I let it go completely. That was a rough time in my life. He comes back. The kid that I like comes back from boot camp. And one of my friends, I remember all of us being on the porch, and she goes, guess who's back? Guess who's back? He's on his way to come see us. She says his name, and I'm like, hell no. I am not. Hell no. I am not about to go see this kid, mingle with this kid, say hi to this kid. Like, we got nothing to talk about. So I run and I hide inside the house, and I tell my friends, whatever you guys do not tell him that I wrote to him. Just in case he didn't get my letters. Like, I just don't want to be embarrassed. You know what I mean? So don't bring it up. Don't tell him that I'm here. Don't nothing. Guys, I hear the car pulling up from the inside of the house, and everyone's yelling, like, oh my God. They hug him, blah, blah, blah. And the first thing he asks for is, where's Ginny? You guys are gonna have to wait till you hear part 2 of this situation. Stay tuned, because part 2 will be coming really, really soon. If you guys are enjoying this story, give me a thumbs up, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I promise I'll come with part 2 really, really soon. Bye, guys.